Wish I had a shot at it.
Alright, so what's up, chads? Welcome if you're new, welcome back for an OG. Now today I'm coming at you guys with a shorter video here. Now ladies and gentlemen, there has been a lot of fuss about James C. Burns, and the man is not happy, okay? And rightfully so, right? Like, I think that James C. Burns, he got a great personality, he's a great voice actor, his work has been incredible. There's a clip of 51 seconds that I want to play in just a little bit, and I'm gonna give you all the context in the world that you need about this video, okay? And man, James C. Burns, this man is saying that Sala Kutapen, that Activision have done him dirty. And I agree with this because originally, I really didn't care who was gonna be a new voice actor. I thought that this game is gonna be a reboot because around the time when leaks started happening, it was like months ago at this point, we heard that there's gonna be a new voice actor. This game is gonna be a reboot, and you know what? This is what the gaming revolution has to say. He says that, hello guys, it's the gaming revolution here, and my best guess for the actors being recasted in Black Ops is because at some point when the decision was made, it was going to be an actual reboot, mate. And of course, I made sure to smash a like button. If you're new here, I cover all the big gaming news, Call of Duty stuff. So if a pain that I got like you is into that, then definitely subscribe, turn those notifications on, and all that good stuff. But originally, I really think this game was going to be a reboot because, you know what, half of the leak came true, so why is it that the other half didn't come true, right? I think that the game was actually going to be a reboot, but something probably would have happened, and I'm really happy with their decision that it's gonna be a sequel. And yeah, the man got yanked. The original voice actor for Frank Woods got yanked, and in this video he says that he wanted to reprise the role and he had like 11 years with this character, and it's like you can hear the passion, man. You can, that's the sad part, like he was willing to do it. Activision's yanked the man, and of course this man knows Frank Woods, okay? He has been with this character for 11 years, so this is why Eurogamer says original voice actor behind Frank Woods is so bummed he's not reprising his role in Call of Duty Black Ops. And we got experts all around the block, like for example Luke says that I really hate this reboot trope of recasting actors who played iconic roles, especially within Call of Duty, and especially they have the new actors try out and imitate the old ones. It seems so unnecessary. Yeah, I kind of agree. But then Rin kind of added a lot more salt on the wounds, and this is where, like, you know what? Of course, this is a tough talk right now, okay? Says that, hey, look, this is worse because it isn't a reboot, it's a direct effing sequel to Black Ops 1 and a prequel to Black Ops 2. I mean, spitting facts, okay? He is spitting facts. And then we got Connor saying that they did the same with Price, out with the old and in with the new, seems to be the new policy. The man is sad, and I see the sentiment come across. And then we have this trained expert around the block says that the thing with Price, his old actor is like 90 years old. What? And the fact that Modern Warfare is a reboot, it made sense for the recast, but for Black Ops, it's a direct sequel to Black Ops 1. There's literally zero reason to recast. And you know what? Big agree to that one. Smash a like button if you agree. And I really think that the man got yanked because this game was going to be a reboot, and that's why Activision hired like new actors, new voice actors, right? And then it's like, you know what? At the end of the day, okay, let's make a sequel. You know, let's yank the man. I think that's what probably happened. But check this out.
Oh, I'm sure the story's gonna be brilliant. Just that if I could have brought all that I know, like I got 80,000 pounds of weight to bring to this thing, and not a knock on whoever they got in there, but he doesn't have the background I have with Woods. I got 11 years with this guy, man, and I have all this backstory and all this front-loaded stuff, and I know this, man. So that's my frustration. I would have, not that this guy's not going to do a good job. I'm sure he was a professional actor. I'm sure he'll do fine, but I would have crushed this thing. That's my frustration. That's all. I wish I had a shot at it because, man, I think I would have really built. Oh, I just think I would have done a great job. I'm so bummed that I get a chance at it. So,
Rochelle, I'm smiling at the screen.
Yeah, man, that's the thing, dog. Like he wanted, dude. He wanted to do, and obviously we do not know. And the homie Marshall was like, hey man, he was okay. He's a homie. Okay, Marshall, if you're watching this video, I'm just joking around. Okay, so that he voiced a character in a fan zombies map a few years ago, likely breaking the anti-compete clause in his contract. Still unfortunate though. And James C. Burns says that no, that is not an issue. So what's the issue, right? What's the issue? Was it like the money issue, or was it like hey, they wanted to start this, they wanted to make Black Ops a reboot game. That's why they hired a new voice actor, because that makes sense to me. Like, money or the reboot, that's like the only two logical things that I can come up with right now. But at the end of the day, Activision got more money than God. Like, let me put it that way. So that's why I'm like, hey, why does the Activision did that, man? Like, why did they yank this man, right? This man, he has been with the Frank Wood's character for 11 years. He wanted to drop that 80,000 pounds of energy with his voice acting skills, this and that. And for sure, like, right now he's like pumped up, knowing the fact he's kind of bummed and kind of pumped up at the same time, knowing the fact that he's not gonna be reprising the role. And he I'm sure he loved Frank Woods and he wanted to do that. That's a sad part, man. You can see the passion come out of this man. And honestly, logically, I think that there could have been two reasons. A, like, maybe Frank Wood's voice actor James C. Burns wanted more money, but it's not that like Activision do not have money, right? Like, Activision got more money than God. Like, let me put it that way. Smash a like button if you agree. They got more money than God. I'm sure that money was not an issue, okay? Or maybe it was, because knowing the fact that Activision like to save the money, they like to save the paper, but I still don't believe in that. I don't buy that James C. Burns wanted more money, or maybe he did wanted more money, but of course, like, I'm assuming that you know, I'm not in his shoes. Like, I cannot walk a mile in his shoes. I do not know like what happened behind the scenes. I'm not within like Activision. I do not go in Activision meetings, this and that. But personally, I don't believe that the money was an issue. I really don't think money was an issue. I think that the game was originally going to be a reboot. That's why they did not call him, because it was going to be a reboot and they needed a new voice actor. They hired a new voice actor. For sure, they would have done paperwork, signed him, whatnot, you know, a contract. They probably would have done that behind the scenes, and then later on they were like, okay, let's go ahead and make a sequel. And when they did that, of course, the contract was still active. That's probably the best case scenario. And understand, I'm just assuming that, I'm just speculating on that based off of what we have heard from James C. Burns and all the leaks that we had in the past, because all the leaks did come true except for that reboot leak, right? Like, all the credible sources were saying that this game is gonna be a reboot, but of course we know it's not gonna be a reboot. But let me know your expertise in the comments below. I originally did not care who was voice acting for Frank Woods, but now knowing the fact that he really wanted to and Activision just did not give this man a chance, yeah, I'm kind of sad about it though.
Oh, I'm sure the story's gonna be brilliant. Just that if I could have brought all that I know, like, I got 80,000 pounds of weight to bring to this thing, and not a knock on whoever they got in there, but he doesn't have the background I have with Woods. I got 11 years with this guy, man, and I have all this backstory and all this front-loaded stuff, and I know this, man. So that's my frustration. I would have fucking, not that this guy's not going to do a good job. I'm sure he was a professional actor. I'm sure he'll do fine. But, oh, I would have fucking crushed this thing. That's my frustration. That's all. I wish I had a shot at it, because, man, I think I would have really built. Oh, I just think I would have done a great job. I just so bummed that I didn't get a chance at it.